Welcome back, Indianapolis, for another episode of the In the Loop TV show. And summer is almost done, but that means that fall is just around the corner. Caramel apples, candy corn, Halloween, fall festivities. I can hardly wait. I'm excited already, as you can tell. But what did you ladies do this past week?
I was able to go to Project Pink and interview the amazing cancer survivors and models there. It was such a great time. Wonderful venue, Regions Rooftop. Can't wait for you to see it.
Oh, I love the Regions Rooftop, right in the heart of the city, beautiful. It was a beautiful day too. I got to see some pictures, that's really cool.
Yeah.
I got to go to Hotel Tango, which is not a hotel, but it's an amazing distillery downtown that you could, well, Fletcher Place actually, which is booming and beautiful. It is an exquisite venue, man. I loved it.
And I got to head down to Route 67 where I got to meet the creator of the song Superman, Jimmy Charles. And he's a fantastic guy. I wish you ladies got to meet him. He's a really wonderful guy, and like he just has such a passion for the work that he creates. But you'll see about that a little bit later in the show.
What kind of wine do we have today, guys?
We have some Raso di Napa.
It smells delicious, almost fruity.
Yeah, kind of like blueberries, I think,
Yes,
a little
it
bit.
is a little blueberry-ish.
Yeah.
So don't forget you could go down to Cork and Cracker on 62nd and Keystone and ask for Ron. If you're not a big wine connoisseur and you need a little help, Ron will be there. And don't forget to ask about your free gift. Mention in the loop, free stuff. Cheers to free stuff, guys.
Yeah, free stuff, baby.
Woo! Indianapolis, are you ready to be in the loop?
In the Loop TV show closed captioning sponsored by Alley Cat Lounge and Alley Cat Front Room. Distinctively different with the same staff you've always loved.
Are you guys ready for some football?
Yeah!
Woo! I totally am. That is one of the best things about fall is the football. I love football. Go Colts. Speaking of the Colts, I took my new husband to a Colts game last week. And beforehand, we went to Chef Joseph's and had a romantic dinner. We sat right over there because we are at Chef Joseph's. And they have amazing drinks. They have brunch, which we've attended a brunch there.
We have.
Had a great time. They had the
Scrumptious.
endless.
Champagne cocktails.
Oh, yes.
And the brunches happen on Saturdays and Sundays from 10 to 2, right?
That's right. Bring your friends.
Bring friends, family, loved ones, whoever you got, bring them to Chef Joseph's.
There are also a lot of loved ones and friends and family at Project Pink, you guys.
Yeah, how was that?
Oh my goodness, it was beautiful. I'm not gonna lie, it was a pretty hot day on the rooftop, but it turned lovely. Once the sun went down, the models came out, and those designs were fantastic from the Art Institute students. They donated all their time for free to make those.
Wow.
That is so cool.
Over 400 of you here tonight, let's hear it for that. And not only 400 people, we also have over 20 models in the back just waiting to show you their dresses.
We can't do this alone. None of us should ever do this alone. And it takes all of us working together to love and support each other to get through this stage of life and to become that survivor.
She did that for me, for sure. I couldn't do it without my friends and family, definitely. And hopefully I'll be clean scan on September 14th and we're all good.
September 14th, yes. Thoughts and prayers will be with you. We have the winning designer and model at Project Pink Fashion Show. It's beautiful and all the colors look gorgeous on you.
Thank you. And I love it because it's made out of all of the scarves from the race and the t-shirts from the race as well. So everything's repurposed. So it's really awesome that they do it that way.
how does one become a trendsetter at Project Pink?
So for Susan G. Komen to get the Trendsetter Award, it's all about calling on your friends and family and relatives and neighbors and asking them to support the cause for Project Pink.
A common theme throughout the night was sisterhood. What does that mean to you?
Well, going back to saying this has been like my 4th year. I've always built friendships with all the ladies here, and we come back every year, even if we haven't seen each other for the entire year. We always have so much to catch up on and so much to relate to, and it's just so wonderful to come here and celebrate each other and celebrate our journeys.
You're a survivor. How many years out?
It's been 7 years now. I was diagnosed when I was 19, just before my 20th birthday. So it's my 4th year doing this, but it's like, I feel like it was just yesterday that I was diagnosed, but I think about all the hardships that I've been through, but this allows me to really celebrate what I've been through. Just seeing them really get excited when I walk the runway, and people get really pumped up. They get so excited for anybody, but when you come out, you really feel like a rock star.
For people who need to find out one thing about Susan G. Komen, what would it be?
I would say with our local affiliate, the money stays local, and a lot of people don't know that because we're part of a national organization. So 75% of the funds that we raise stay here to help local women find the breast cancer services that they need to survive, and 25% goes to global research.
The ladies that I've met here are just unbelievable, and we really support each other, and it's great to just have a network of other ladies that have been through the same thing.
That is very important. You need a strong support system.
In case you haven't noticed, Kaylin is not with us tonight. Jade, what's Kaylin doing right now anyway?
She is actually doing extensive research on the health benefits of bacon.
Ooh, now that is research I can get behind.
Speaking of research you can get behind, September is Prostate Cancer Awareness Month, so all you guys out there better get yourself checked out.
I went down to Route 67 to have a nice little chit-chat with a guy you may have heard of, Jimmy Charles, who made this fantastic song called Superman, and it's blowing up in the charts right now.
Oh, cool. He was on American Idol, right?
He was. He was a contestant on American Idol, and since then he's been going around the country singing some songs for some lovely folks.
I'm up every morning, the best shape of my life. I'm everything to my 3 kids. I love her to my wife.
Now, you just had a wildly successful song very recently called Superman. How did you even come to the song like that?
This song actually has an amazing story. So I have some friends who have started races all across the country with an organization called Zero Cancer. Zero Cancer is a nationwide prostate organization. They raise money for research and free treatment and checkups. And I was they asked me to be a part of the race just to go and volunteer, and I said sure. So I was going to one of the races in Baltimore, and right before they said, by the way, can you write a song that will bring awareness for men to get checked for their prostate cancer? And I'm like, you want me to do what?
What?
But I thought about it. The more I thought about it, I said, you know, this is a really great opportunity to make a difference. And when I started researching, I came across a guy named Phil Shulka. And Phil was a stage 3 Gleason 10 patient. With anybody who knows what that is, you don't want to hear that. And he wasn't supposed to make it. They didn't give him a very good chance, but he fought it, he beat it, and now he is a mentor for other cancer patients when they find out, you know, they get that news. He's at their bedside saying, hey, you're only stage 2, or, you know, I was way worse and here I am, living proof that you can beat this. So how amazing is that? I said, we got to get this guy to Nashville, because I really wanted to write a song and get as close as possible to it, because I saw how important this could be. So we fly him into Nashville. He's never been there. Take him down on Music Row. We sit in a songwriter's room where thousands of songs over the years that have been on the radio. I was like, you're sitting in this.
Right, you're sitting someplace that has a legacy, right?
You know, so which we get to do a lot. You know, we might take credit for, but he was just like, this is so neat. And we just, myself and Goose Gossett, who was a great songwriter in Nashville, in my band, and we write a lot of songs together. We listened to a story for about an hour, and just took notes. And what an amazing thing. I was like, you know, what is it like to get that news? What is it like to be someone's hope that gets that news, and goes through it? And you know, we were getting choked up just listening to him. After he was done, we came up with an amazing song. We walked out of there, and I said, this is going to touch a lot of people's lives. And it basically tells the story of what it's like. Listening to his stories, we told the story of exactly what it's like to go through, you know, to go through this.
Yeah.
So.
And this song just touches a lot of hearts, not just men who have prostate cancer, but the families, like say, the dads who have children and wives. I mean, everyone gets touched by it, not just the person who has it. And your song just touches everyone.
Well, you know, I've lost family from cancer, and there's no one really that I know that hasn't been touched by cancer in any way. And this song it doesn't say just prostate cancer. That's the organization I work for, and but anybody who's been touched by this is going to find themselves in this song. And you're right, it's a whole family experience. It's everyone around you, and the importance of the song says you're not Superman. Which is not something you want to tell a cancer patient, but the idea is for early detection, especially with prostate cancer and a lot of different cancers, is that a prostate cancer has no symptoms early on. So you can have it, you can feel strong like Superman and be like, I'm a guy, I'm tough, I'm fine, I run every day, I work out, I'm cool. I don't need to go get checked up.
I got to bring this up, but you were once a contestant on American Idol. What was that like?
That was the most nerve-wracking and exciting experience of my entire life, I'll tell you. And that was in 2010, season 9, 2010.
Not too long ago.
No, but I'll tell you, as amazing as that was, this whole adventure with this song, now I fly all across the country to these races, and you can look it up on zerocancer.org. They have races all across the country that you can go and support. You can run for your dad. They'll have yard signs along the running. They have a kids dash. They make it a lot of fun. I go to a lot of these races, and I sing this song in front of thousands of survivors. And you know, I talk to them, and they're thanking me, and I'm just happy to. It's just such an amazing experience to have such purpose for my music, because I've been singing for years and years, and I've done some cool stuff like American Idol. I've opened for some big acts. I've sang in front of thousands of people, and I've played every honky tonk in Nashville. But this right here, at the end of the day, when I'm able to, you know, getting thanks from families and what that means to them, because I don't know what they're going through, you know, but getting that close to it and any hope I can provide is just amazing.
Now you had a huge premiere with the song Superman. Dude, what was that like?
Oh my gosh, well, CMT picked it up, so thank you to them. They saw the power of it. We had the premiere on September 1st, CMT.com, it was right on the front page. It got an amazing, amazing response, over 5,000 shares. It trended number1. I was the #1 video on CMT.
Woo!
You know, I was one of the top 4 visited artists on the page, right next to Luke Bryan and Taylor Swift. It was an amazing day, and it shows the power of the song. And it's still trending now, and we're going. Radio stations across the country are picking it up.
The sky is the road from here, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
No one's Superman. No one's Superman. No one's Superman.
Fletcher Place is a really up-and-coming area in downtown Indianapolis, and Jade was able to take us to a very happening spot right in the heart of it.
That's right, Hotel Tango. And it's not a hotel, it's a distillery. So when you go there, all of the spirits are made right there, and you get to see it. It's all open and industrial. It's really cool. They have a giant fireplace in the middle of it. They have a big garage door, open feel. It's really cool. But what's even better is the drinks. Everything is fresh and local.
Wow.
The juices are fresh and local. The fruits, the sodas, they have popcorn there, which is local. So if you want to support your local businesses, Hotel Tango is all about that. Tango is not exactly a hotel. It actually has a military background. Tell us about how you came up with the name.
Hotel Tango is derived from the military phonetic alphabet, H being hotel, T being tango, and my wife's name is Hillary, my name is Travis, so came on Hotel Tango.
Oh, that's sweet. So this isn't exactly a bar, it is a...
Well, technically we are a tasting room and artisan distillery, so what that means is we make all of our spirits on site, and that's all we're allowed to sell. So we can't sell Jack Daniels or Grey Goose or any other spirit. We can only sell Hotel Tango here.
Yeah, and you could take your Hotel Tango gin, vodka home with you when you come.
Absolutely. So we're allowed to sell by the sample, by the cocktail, or by the bottle.
And selling by the bottle is highly encouraged. And you can also find a lot of our spirits in various restaurants, bars, and liquor stores, and grocery stores across not only Indianapolis, but several cities across Indiana.
Very cool.
And if your local store doesn't have it, the best way to get it is to ask your local store.
So if you like it and you want it a little bit closer, you're not downtown, ask your local grocery store. We're about spirits and drink and custom drinks, and we're also about being local, everything local, right?
As much as we can. Yeah, we source a lot of our product that we make, the spirits, local. All of the drinks that we make with local elixirs from local companies around Indianapolis. All of the sodas that we put into our drinks are local. Even the popcorn and the chips are local that we have available to eat. So we're really trying to keep it in the community, if you will.
Well, everybody likes to support their local business, and if you come here, you're supporting many, many local businesses. Then you guys also have event hosting, right?
This is an old 19th century carriage repair shop that we built the distillery in, and it's a beautiful brick building.
It's beautiful.
About 3,500 square feet. And not only is it our tasting room and actual distillery where we distill all of our products, but we do a lot of events here that people just really love the space. It's a unique space.
It's
nothing like
yeah.
this in Indianapolis, and it's definitely
Parties,
available for rent.
Birthdays, corporate events. We do a lot of different things during the day that people love the space. So come in and check it out, and if you want it,
you'll do it.
Absolutely.
So any event we want, you can make it happen.
We will definitely do our best to make it happen. Yes,
anything is negotiable.
So as a distillery, you could come in and actually schedule a tasting of all your wonderful spirits, right?
Absolutely.
We do that. We do. We have 5 spirits that are available right now. The whiskey is aging. You can't buy time, unfortunately, but it's something that they're working on. We've got the vodka, the gin, the rum, the moonshine, and the limoncello that you can taste here on site. So come in and look for a tasting. We also do tours. Just give us a call and we'll talk to you about how we can schedule that a tour for you.
And we also are dog friendly, right? And there is a cat with Fletcher the cat, and he comes in and kind of visits everybody. Is that right?
Yeah, Travis, tell about Fletcher a little bit.
It's a tradition to have a distillery cat. So
okay.
Going back to the distilleries in Scotland 500 years ago, they would have a cat to be the protector of the grains in the distillery. So
oh, wow.
We wanted to continue the tradition, so we got our little own bobcat, and he runs around and protects the grain for us.
And you could bring your dog?
Absolutely.
That's very cool. Unless he's aggressive, then no.
As long as the dog doesn't bite or the owners don't bite, they're both welcome.
Well, after enough spirits, everybody can bite, right?
Absolutely.
So what are we drinking today? This is fabulous. It's called the Mary?
That is called the Mary. That's one of our special drinks tonight. Travis and I are having probably our favorite cocktail, the Gin Bravo.
Absolutely.
You might actually see some of the other cocktails that we highlighted today is the Rosales, which is a vodka-based drink with a little strawberry and mint. The Javier's Hex, which is my favorite rum drink. And then a classic Bloody Mary. Again, our Gin Bravo is our huge seller here in the house, and a very original drink to Hotel Tango. And we're excited to share it with the people out in the world. So
Absolutely.
Come on and have one.
I will say that I had the American Ass, which is...
That's right.
has the ginger beer and...
It's our version of the Moscow Mule, but we're
Yes.
very patriotic in this
Yes.
place, and we don't handle some of that Moscow talk
No,
here.
no, no,
so
no. It's
we
American
Americanized it.
Communists. Has a sprig of
here.
mint. I mean, it really sets it off. Like every drink I've had here has been very custom, very yummy.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, we're glad you enjoyed, and thanks for coming by.
Yes, thank you. Let's
Cheers.
again. Woo!
This week I was able to stop by our favorite joint on the circle, Rocket Fizz Soda Pop and Candy Shop, pick up a little goodies for you guys today on the show.
Nice.
We have camo jelly beans. I've got some pink ones right here in honor of Project Pink, and also proceeds from the pink and the green camo jelly beans go to wounded veterans.
Cool. Well, I have a little more sneakiness to me.
Ooh.
In honor of Halloween, and also they just announced a new Harry Potter movie.
They did.
They got those fun jelly beans, so I've already specially picked out, you get grass.
Oh.
Mine better not be a rotten egg.
It's vomit. Vomit.
Just as
Lovely.
good?
Mine's cherry. Good, enjoy.
Cheers.
Cheers. Ramen tastes so good.
It's watermelon.
Oh.
She's so silly.
Oh man. If you missed any of tonight's episode or want to rewatch a past episode, just subscribe to our YouTube channel or go to indyintheloop.com, click on a tab that says full episodes.
And don't forget to check us out on all of our social media pages. We might be at the Old Shadeland Antique Mall picking out cool stuff, or it might be a Pure Eatery late at night eating some yummy hummus.
Thanks for watching, Indiana. We'll see you next Sunday night on Wish to Be 8 at 11:30, right after the news on In the Loop.